What they say about your teeth?
My teeth is, there's fake teeth coming.
Ain't no fake teeth that coming. So she's starting to get her molars, and she does have a cavity that they fix, and there are a couple of spots they want me to watch in the back. So, but she needs I need to stay on top of her flossing. She hates the floss, but we're gonna do better, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see those pearly white. Let me see a smile. You want to show them the smile? Let me see, Chastity. Ooh, all right. And this is Chase. Let's see them. Look at that handsome boy. This is my chocolate.
Firstborn.
Okay, firstborn. Hey y'all, welcome to another video. If you are new here, my name is Pauline Snow, and this channel is all about lifestyle and home. So if that is your cup of tea, you are in the right place. All I ask is don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and watch until the end. That said, I am excited to announce that this channel has reached a milestone. I have reached 1,000 subscribers, and thanks to you, all of you. I really appreciate your support and your interaction with my channel. Very, very grateful for that, for you. So thank you so much. 1,000 subscribers. Gosh, I feel like I have a long way to go when I see other content creators on YouTube and how many subscribers they have. But I'm grateful, I'm happy for what I have right now. But thanks to all of you, you guys got me to 1,000 subscribers. Yay! All right, so what's in this video? One of the things, well, you just saw, I took my kids to the dentist. Thankfully, 2 of them didn't have cavities. I'm always worried about my son because he doesn't brush daily and I gotta constantly be on him. But thankfully he didn't have, my son and one of my daughters, Chastity, didn't have any cavities. Chloe, not so much. So she's the one that I really, at this point, have to really stay on top of, more so her flossing, because they found a couple of spots in, like near where her molars are, her back teeth, where there was a cavity. And I think they fixed one the day she went to the dentist. So yeah, so that's the update on my kids and their dental appointments. But at any rate, that's not majority of the video today. As I said, I want to kind of take you through a small tour of the home and kind of just go through some of my spaces to show you what I'm missing. You've seen in my last video, I did a home update where I got some furniture pieces, the rest of my furniture pieces in my family room. I also show you some of the decor pieces that I've gotten as well. So this time I kind of want to go through and just kind of show you what I'm missing. And I can show you some pictures of what I'm envisioning in this space. And you guys already told you I do consult ChatGPT to help give me some ideas. And I did that with my my office and in a couple of other places. I also did it with my dining space. So I do just want to like show you, maybe like what ChatGPT came up with, and you guys let me know what your thoughts are. But that's where I am kind of getting, some of the ideas that I have for my home, and making this a home. So yeah, I know one of the bigger things that I know already, and I think I mentioned this in the last video, I need more greenery. I mean, I only have like have an olive tree plant in the sunroom, and then I'm waiting on some more olive stems to put in the vase on my island. So I definitely need more greenery. And I got those little moss balls over there on my dining table, but I think I need a little bit more. So, let's go through and see what's missing. I'll show you some pictures of what I have, and you guys can share your thoughts. I know one thing I forgot to show you. I forgot to show you the drinking table that I told you that I'm going to get from RH. So hopefully I remember to put it in this video. And I also want to show you the counter stools that I'm also waiting on from RH. Oh my gosh, they're gonna look so much better. Oh, you guys don't understand. I just hate the fact that I bought these gray stools. Like, what was I thinking? But anyway, yes. So I want to do that. But before we get into this tour, I want to make me a smoothie, and then I want to show you guys too the new tool that I got to make my smoothie as well. So yeah, so let's get into this video. Okay, so here she is. You guys, I upgraded on my Vitamix. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's digital. It's one of their larger ones. This is the X5 series. So I think it's also their latest one too. But you guys, I love this. I love the digital aspect of this. So you guys gonna see me use this, but what you do, you have a menu, and you see it already defaults on a smoothie, and you can change to see what you want to do. And so basically by selecting this, it kind of like sets it for you. However, one of the things, now you do have to, the only thing I would say, you do have to control the power speed. So like for instance, so since I'm going to make a smoothie, I'm going to leave it there. And so you see here, I didn't notice when I first used this, I did not notice this, and I was wondering why is my stuff not blending like it should? But anyway, I realized I needed this is the power speed. So once you set it for what you're trying to blend, you want to just make sure you adjust the power speed. But other than that, yeah, this is so cool. And then this is the start button there. This is also like, I guess if you want to pause it for 15 seconds, you could just hit that. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is the pause. That's the pause there. But then also this series here, I bought an additional attachment for this, was just the food processor. So I have the container, it's stored away, but I can put the food processor on top of this. So I'll remove this thing here and just put that on there, and I can use this as a food processor. So I've been needing a food processor for a while, and I finally got everything kind of all in one, and I knew I wanted this. But anyway, let's get to making this smoothie. I'll be making a banana blueberry with spinach smoothie. So let's see how this turns out. put it to the taste. This is like super thick. So what I put in here, you saw me, I pour walnut milk. I actually made that myself, fresh. And then you saw me do the blueberries, frozen bananas, and spinach. And then I also added 2 dates in there. So yeah, it's a little thick because I think because of the frozen fruit, but it's it should taste good. I'm gonna give this a quick taste. See how thick that is? That's thick, but it blended pretty good. Look at that. It actually blended pretty good. It's a smoothie. I top some hemp seeds on here. Oh, and I also the sea moss. I forgot to say that. I added. You see, I said I put sea moss in there. Let me just put some hemp seeds on here as well. Ooh, spinach banana smoothie. I gotta kind of stir that in there with my finger. Well, I'm the only one drinking this, so it don't matter. It's my finger. So let's see how this tastes. It's so good. This is really good. It gets better every time. I also make another smoothie. It's like a chocolate smoothie. So literally, instead of like the blueberries and the spinach, I would just add like the cocoa, the raw cocoa nibs with the walnut milk, and also with the hemp seeds after. But that's so good, so good. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my smoothie, and then we're gonna get into this tour. So we're gonna start the tour off in my foyer. What is missing? So what is missing here? Obviously, it does still look a little bare, and it looks like something is missing. Honestly, what I'm thinking of doing here, what I'm strongly considering is wall trim. The picture frame wall trim. So adding that and some art framework that I want to put here on the wall. And then I also think, those are like my RH magazines to the right. And then I have some book decor. I do want to add I'm going to move the RH magazines because they're becoming to be a bit much, but I do want to add something on top of the books, and then maybe like a lamp or something could work. But yeah, I love this console table. I got this console table from Pottery Barn. I got the vases from Pottery Barn. I got the Tro from RH, and that other black thing you see there, that's my diffuser, Aroma 360. I love that, because when you walk into the home, there's just like such a strong fragrance, and I love it. I run it every morning or every day. But yeah, so that's what's missing in my foyer. Biggest thing, like I said, the wall trim, some artwork, and maybe some more things to put on the table. So if you're probably looking at my console and you're probably like, why isn't it centered? Well, really the table is a little too long for the space, and because I can't necessarily open up the closet door, so I had to actually, just to get it open this much, I actually had to push the table over a bit. Otherwise, if I center it, it won't open up that much. So I do utilize the closet quite a bit. So I need it to just be moved over from a functional standpoint for the closet. But that's the foyer. All right, so right across from the foyer, you have my office. So this is actually technically considered the living room, but I'm using it as my office. One of the regrets that I have is that I wish I had actually got it closed off, because I do work from home 100%, and I just wish it was closed off now, just to give me a little bit more privacy, especially when the kids are home, and it can kind of like block out some of the noise. But I mean, I can always like get it, update it and get it done. But yeah. So what is missing here as far as in my office? Honestly, is my built-in. So I am looking to do a built-in bookcase. My goal is to get it built in next year, the early part of next year. Well, actually, the Amish is gonna do it, and they actually take forever. But so I can get the project started, but I may not actually have it installed until honestly later that year. But anyway, but yeah, is to get a bookcase here, a built-in, and honestly, I really need it for storage purposes, because you guys see my little desk here, the desk I used when I first got here, it's so piled up with stuff. It's things, I want to put my Wi-Fi thing, I just need the built-in. I think it'll make it look obviously a lot cleaner. I can put things away. But the color that what I want to stick with, I definitely want to stick with something timeless, a wood, maybe an oak or something like that. Originally, it is thunderstorming. Originally, I thought I was going to do get a bookcase and paint it black, to kind of go with my table, my chandelier, the black door. But I just thought, it'll come off a little dramatic. And honestly, I feel like where my mind is now, if I'm investing money, especially a lot of money into certain things, honestly, let's go with a timeless look, because I'm not about to keep just putting out money, changing things all the time. So I really want things in my home to really look timeless, so I can keep it for a long time, right? So instead of the black, I'm not going for that dramatic vibe. I want the timeless look. So I'm going for the oak. And I'm going to show you in a little bit, because I actually consulted ChatGPT to help me find those colors, and it came up with certain options, and I want to show you. But I want to go through the tour, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys what they suggested and what I want to go with. So, but the bookcase, that's what's missing in here. And then in addition, I do want to, on this wall, I want to stay consistent with the wall trim. So I'm going to do the wall trim picture frames here. I'm also going to do it in between the mirrors here. So really all in this part, the office, the foyer, even behind this mirror, I just want to have it. It's really going to elevate the space. And then honestly, the last thing I wanted to do as far as window treatment, drapes. I want to do drapes. And I think you guys seen that lightning? I think what I'm going to do, I was just talking with my sister-in-law yesterday, and I was telling her, if I was really in a position when I moved in here to get my drapes, I wouldn't have got these shades, because I think, obviously, you guys know drapes really elevate your space. It makes it look luxurious. And I feel like once I get the drapes, I think the shades are going to take away from that look. So when I get the drapes here, I'm going to be removing these shades. They're coming off. But yeah, gonna get drapes. Looking like it's gonna be 4 panels, 2 panels for each window. But yeah, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. The drapes, the bookcase, y'all gotta stay connected with me if y'all want to see what this home is going to shape up to be. So that's the office and the foyer. All right, so moving along, I'm going to take you guys, I really don't want to show you my Potter room, but I'll turn the light on. So the Potter room, basically in the Potter room, this is going to be my moody space. This is going to be my only moody space. And I was just actually, my sister was actually asking me about like my thoughts on moody, right? The look. And I told her, I said, you know, I kind of feel like moody spaces work when it's like closed off. And this is actually my only, honestly, closed off room is my Potter room. So I'm actually going to take advantage and make this moody. I think this would be so great. And also I was going to do wall trim here, but honestly, I think I want to do a wallpaper. That actually may be, honestly, maybe the cheaper option to go than the wall trim. But I want to do wallpaper here. And I think with wallpaper, you can get more character. There's so many options to choose from with wallpaper. And obviously it's going to be dark. So that's what's missing in here. Just kind of like elevating it with the wallpaper, you know, making it moody or whatever. And the other thing, I am going to change out the tile floors. I do regret getting the white tile. I felt like they kind of gave it to me as an incentive when the people who did my floors, they were like, oh, you know, we're throwing, we could do your Potter room. And I felt like I was rushed to like choose something, but I really wished I chose like a darker color. Because as you can see, like the dirt and the kids, it's just like, it stays dirty. But yeah, so when this space, my Potter room, when I change this, the whole moody, everything is going to be dark. The floor, like everything. And then I'm going to get like an actual vanity. I'm going to get rid of the pedestal. Yeah, so that's the Potter room. All right, so you guys, it is like thunderstormy, so it's a little bit dark in the home.
Yeah, it wakes me up. It wakes me up.
The thunderstorm woke you up?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
bigger.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to my family room. All right, so now we're going to move on to the family room. So what's missing in the family room? Obviously, you guys saw I got all the little fun pieces here. What's missing? Obviously, I think a little bit of decor on the table. You guys already told you I'm going to be minimal with that. And greenery, right? I need something, I don't know if it's going to be a plant stand or something. I need the greenery, right? And probably not just here, but just like all over, maybe something in the office. Like I want to spot a touch of greenery in every room. Yeah. But I think to really complete the family room for me is the wall trim. I think that will really, really elevate the space. And then just on top of that, the painting. I want to paint. I know the colors that I'm going to do, so I want to paint. But the good thing is I feel like I got the big pieces out the way, which is the furniture. So I'm glad about that. So the wall trim in here as well, picture frame, the painting. And then up here where my high ceiling, I think I want to do artwork in there. Put artwork up there. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the family room. And then right next to my family room is the sunroom. So this looks a little junky in here. This is my old couch that I had in the family room. But what's missing in the sunroom, honestly, just a whole do-over. I mean, these are just things like spillover things that I had, and I'm just sitting it in here. But obviously the olive plant is going to stay in here. I got this from Pottery Barn. What's also missing? My window treatment drapes. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. Once I get my drapes in here, I'm going to remove the shades because I think the shade is going to take away from it, you know, that it's gonna take away from it. So definitely just gonna be the drapes up there. And then also I'm gonna do wall trim in here too. It's gonna be wall trim. That's missing. Obviously the paint, gonna be painting. I think like what I'm thinking of for like the furniture, I want to do more of a loungy because it's the sunroom. I want something loungy. So I'm thinking of like a round table, some lounge chairs going around. That's my thought. I don't want to do like another sofa or couch just because I got the two in there. I really want it to look different. And just like more relaxed in the luxury relaxed in the sunroom. So that's missing in here. Oh, and then the verticals. Like, honestly, when I got these, I wasn't really 100% on these. And honestly, I just got it just to like cover my windows. But I also want to do drapes on the sliding doors. So, but I don't know how this is going to look. I don't know. I'm just thinking about this now. I got to think about this because I want drapes on these windows. And how would that look right? It may actually look fine, but if I do end up, the point is, if I do end up getting drapes, I'm going to be removing the verticals. And obviously during the day, because I like literally keep this open a lot. During the day, I'm going to pull the drapes back, and then at night we can just close it. So, but yeah, so that's drapes, window treatment in here. Maybe a little bit of artwork, you know, like on this wall I can do. So we'll see. We'll see. I want to tackle like the bigger pricey pieces first, before honestly I start thinking of like artwork and decor and all of that other stuff. So, because I feel like you can get that stuff anytime. All right, so that's the sunroom. So now we need the dining room. It's so dark in here. So what's missing? What's missing is my new table. I told you guys in the last video I want to switch out the table. I do have someone help me pick like something good from RH, and some new chairs too. But I'm actually gonna, I know what I'm gonna start with the table first, and then I'm gonna move to the chairs later. But yeah, because it's not like these chairs are bad, but I do wish that the skirt part was firmer. It just looks a little flimsy.
Can you shut my window, please? I don't want the rain to get inside my window. Can you shut it?
It's really raining out here.
Huh?
So yeah, you guys see that? Like, it's just a little flimsy. And I just want something a little more firm, I guess. I don't know. So, but I'm not in like, eventually I am going to switch these chairs, but I'm not in a rush. I think the first thing for me is just like switching the table out. And then, so for me, that's what's missing. The right table, honestly. What else is missing? I want a different chandelier. So I want to switch out the chandelier. I want it to look a little bit more like the chandelier in my office. Like, I want it to float with these. And I feel like this chandelier, which I got from RH, it's just not flowing with this. And I know what I have to go with for me to like flow. So I'm telling you guys, my mindset is so different now. And then another thing, when I do switch it out, I want it to hang lower. Like, I think the guy who installed it, he cut it too short and it was just like way too high. And I can't even adjust it now because there's not enough wire remaining for me to lower it. So with that said, for me, what's missing is another chandelier, another table, right? And then, of course, window treatment in here, too. So definitely want to do the drapes. Again, I'm going to remove the shades once I do the drapes there. And on these windows and this window here, you guys already know I'm kind of back and forth with the color of the wall. Chances are I may actually keep it, honestly. But what I want to do, if anything, if I keep the color, I think what I want to do, instead of this shiplap farmhouse look here, I actually think I want to do picture frames, like a different wall trim, honestly. But again, that's like, it's not priority, honestly. I mean, that could be another project at some time, but I kind of do want to have like my other stuff put together in here. So that's what's missing in the dining room. And of course, the paint color that I'm getting is going to all be the same all downstairs. So if I remember I'm going to show you the paint color. You know what? I forgot to show you what's also missing in my family room. The drinking table between these two chairs. Look at my daughter. The drinking table between the two chairs. That's what else is missing as far as like furniture pieces. And I'm going to show you guys that too once when I show you guys the built-in drafts that ChatGPT did for me. All right, so, oh, and greenery. Gonna be greenery in the dining space. All right, so kitchen. It's probably so dark in here. What's missing? Okay, what's missing are my new counter stools because I can't stand these stools now. The color is not the right color. They're dirty, they smelly. I just want to get rid of them, and I'm going to be getting the new ones. Yeah. So that's what's missing, like my new counter stools. That's already been ordered. I'm supposed to be getting them delivered in August. I'm gonna show you those too. Oh my God, they're gonna look so good. I cannot wait to show you guys when they're actually placed here and delivered. So that's like the biggest thing that's missing. Also, some more greenery is missing in here. I think I'm good with the whole wood pieces. You guys see it all around my kitchen. I got it like there, over there, and like over here. So I definitely don't want to get any more like wooden pieces. I think I need to help balance that. Definitely more greenery is going to balance that. So like over there, maybe by the salt and pepper shaker, I could do like a little vase with like something greenery in it. But yeah, definitely some more greenery. You guys already know. I'm still waiting on some olive stems, so that's still missing. And yeah, so that's the kitchen, what's missing. But it's pretty much, honestly, other than like little decor pieces and switching out my chairs, I feel like my kitchen is pretty much put together. All right, now I'm going to take you in this other place. So, turn this light on. All right, so this is my mudroom. So I recently just got this built in. Now that I think about it, I wish I would have gotten, from a timeless standpoint, I wish I would have got like a oak, stained oak or something. I think a light color, I think that would have looked really nice, especially bouncing off from the blue and looking from there. I just think it would have looked really, really nice. But it is what it is. And I'm not gonna, I mean, can I go back and stain this? Yeah, I can, but it'll probably like really cost. But anyway, it's gonna stay how it is. But anyway, what's missing? I still have to get like the hooks to put on here. I gotta get some more decor pieces to put there in the middle, and then get some more baskets down there to kind of fill this out. Definitely want to get the hooks because you guys already see we make use of this. But you see like the book bags, you know, I want the hooks so they can hang, like the kids can hang like their book bags, coats, you know, like stuff up there. We do use this bench, you know, putting on our shoes and stuff like that. So that's pretty much, and then I'm going to repaint out here. So adding decor here to this built in here, and then also I'm going to be switching out this light. I want like a chandelier, so like when I'm sitting over there in my family room, I can see it. Like it's going to look so gorgeous. Also, I want to switch out this doorknob. I want something black to be consistent with this. So that's in here. All right, coming into my pantry. I'm not even going to turn the light on. This looks a mess, not even organized. But what's missing in here? So my thought here, I want to redo the pantry. I want to kind of really honestly make it of like a butler pantry kind of thing. So I do want to take out all these shelves. I want to get more of counter space, honestly. So I could like put like my appliances, my counter appliances, like my Vitamix and things like that. I just purchased a mill grain up there because I'm going to be milling my own flour. I can't wait to use that. So like stuff like that, right? And then just having like more of cabinetry where I can like store away some of the stuff that you kind of like see exposed here. So definitely want like more counter, and obviously the counter space that I get built in here is going to be honestly literally just like this. Like I'm going to keep this wall bare, you know, for the space, but yeah, once to really turn this into like a butler pantry, and then you know, I can keep like, if I have, well, honestly, guys, I don't like microwaves. This is only here because of my husband. I hate microwaves. And he brought this from his other apartment. If it was up to me, it wouldn't really be here. I would get rid of it. But like stuff like that, you know, if I would have a microwave, like that would be in here, you know. But yeah, so this is the pantry. That's what's missing. And then probably switching out this, that light up there. So, but that's what's missing in my pantry. And I can see with my pantry, I can kind of see that being like the last the last thing that I do down here, honestly. But yeah, I didn't show you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna turn. In my mudroom, I didn't come from the garage door. I forgot to show you guys. I did actually switched out my area rug out here too. This is a ruggable. Yeah, and I love it. Again, it still had that same color palette. Like I already got to wash it already. I mean, this definitely is a lot of traffic area here, but got this from ruggable. Went a little different with the pattern, made it a little bit more floral. But the same color palette, and it just all flows, right? It doesn't have to be exact, but it flows. So all right, so let me pull up the other piece. I do want to show you what ChatGPT suggested. I want to show you the drinking table I chose out, and then also my chairs. So let me pull that up. Okay, so this is the drink table that I have selected to get from RH. This is the Cellini round drink table. The color there is the Travertine. So yes, I love the fact that, you know, the color pilot in this one, I think will work perfectly against the, you know, my furniture that's there, the carpet, like all of that stuff. So yeah, so this is the drink table. So let me show you what the chairs look like for the island. Okay, this is the counter stool. This is the vegan leather. The color is cocoa. So it looks so good. I'm getting 4 of the counter stools. Yeah, I can't wait for them to get here. They're expected to be delivered sometime in August. So yeah, but these are the counter stools. Let me know what you think. Okay, so this is the first sketch that ChatGPT put together when I originally asked it to create something, create the bookshelf in my office. So didn't give as many details, but this is what it put together based on most likely what I already had in the office. You see this chandelier there in the desk, okay? It's a little dark, right? I still think it's a bit dramatic. So what I did was I asked it to give me something more timeless. So when I did that, this is what it created next. This is definitely a lot lighter. Color definitely looks more timeless. But I still wasn't feeling it. And actually, when I looked at this color, I said, oh, this is almost the same color as my console table, almost. So I asked it to go a little lighter, and this is what it did. It went lighter. So I said, okay, this is looking more like it. The only thing I didn't really want the white counter space. I think I wanted to be all wood. And of course, so I asked that to like remove the white counter. And then this was the final one. Oh, not that one. This one right here. So This looks really good. And if you also notice, it also took out some of the shelving. So if you look on like this one here, one of the earlier sketches, it had more shelving there and it just looks too overcrowded. So it actually suggested that I have less shelving, and kind of, so yeah, I'm definitely going to, when I go back, before I actually secure the sale with the Amish, I'm actually going to have them redo it a little bit because I don't want as many shelves. And then just looks a lot better. So it's like 4 there. But yeah, so this is basically what I'm gonna go for in the not the pantry, in the office. So you guys, let me know what you guys think of this. Which one do you like? I mean, do you like this one? This is my choice. Do you like this with the white counter? Do you like this one? Obviously it has more shelving. You have this one, and then you have this dramatic looking one. It looks it looks very masculine. Yeah, very masculine, I think this one is, which is why I don't want to go for that. But yeah, let me know which you guys think. And then one last thing I want to show you, I actually like played around with this because I was sitting outside yesterday and I asked ChatGPT to elevate my outdoor space. And this is what it came up with, because I do want to put a chair out there. So I'm actually in search for a little chair. I mean, I don't have a full-blown porch, so I can't really put a lot. I don't want it to feel overcrowded. So it actually suggested the size chair that I need, you know, a little planter there. And it actually told me, I didn't even ask to, like, they suggested I change my my doormat. So I'm probably gonna do that. But I just wanted to show you like the cool things that it could do. You know, if you guys are, you know, ever like struggling, you know, what to do with a space in your home, you know, maybe start with ChatGPT and see what it gives you. And if there's an option that you're feeling, you know, you can build on that and it can help you. It could help you, you know, in a good way. So that is what I wanted to share. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Like, share, comment, hype this video up. Yes, love to hear your feedback. Anything you think when looking at my spaces, anything you think I need to add, definitely offer your suggestions. What do you think will help elevate my space? So I gave you my thoughts, would love to hear yours as well. But yeah, thank you, and until the next time, bye-bye.